guys, welcome back. In this tutorial, we're going to be working on Infinite Village Breeder. You know, we made these in the last update, but this one is kind of the same, a lot the same. But we're going to attach something to it to make it so we don't have to do anything. In the last one I built, I just, added a feeder to it, so it's semi-automatic Village Breeder. This one is completely automatic. Once it's built, we have to do nothing. Once it's done, that's it. It's not really that hard to build either. What you need here, there's extra ones of these just in case some fall, but basically this is the gist of everything you need. Like I said, there's some extra stuff, but basically this is all you need. The dirt, your light source, which can be anything that's a block, sea lanterns, glowstones, jack-o'-lanterns. You need stairs, any stairs you'd like, any block you like. You're going to need 13 trapdoors, you're going to need a fence, you need 4 beds, you're going to need 5 slabs. I didn't put any extra of those because those ain't hard to place down. And you're going to need a composter. Then you're going to need lots of buckets of water. And then you're going to need glass. You're going to need your crop, which can be potatoes, carrots, I believe, but don't quote me for sure, beetroot. You can use wheat because they will make bread to feed them, but it just takes a while for them to get enough wheat to feed the other villagers, so that's why I usually stick with one of these two. Then you're going to need some more slabs to make a roof on this thing, and obviously you need a hoe. This right here is just transportation of villagers, and of course you're going to need some villagers. You can move them however you want to move them into place, with boats, mine carts, and my favorite, which I would be using, is water elevators, water streams, all that good junk. You're going to need 3 of them. You're going to need 2 to populate, 2 to make the babies. And you need 1 to be a farmer. So basically how it works is this guy does all the work, all the labor, feeds them, and these 2 have the fun. Go figure, right? Okay, so we don't need these guys. These are just an example of how you can get them. So let's say adios to these guys. Burn. I don't want to kill you, but there you go. They're gone. So, with that said and done, let's get working here. Put that away. First, we're going to need our glass and everything in here. If everything is right, you should have enough room for almost everything. But I don't need my swords. Put that away. Bring one of these down here. Alright. First thing you're going to do is find where you're going to put your storage with your villagers, then your farm. And just place a little block of water in there. Put some light down. And now you're going to build a little cage. If you're building this underground, it's still the same concept. You just don't have to build it. You just got to dig it out. So we're just going to build a 2-high wall all around this area. Like so. And of course we got to put a roof on it. And we're going to be working in the rain. No big deal. It'll go away eventually. And just want to make sure you keep the middle hole open. Just like that. Now I want to quickly build a tower. Like I said, if you're digging this in the ground, you don't need to build, you just need to dig away. And it doesn't need to be extremely high. It just needs to be high enough so when the babies are born, they don't lay claim to a bed. And because they got to fall enough, far enough away. Because they claim about it kind of screws the populating up. And I think we'll go just a little bit. There we go. Just like this. Now you switch over to your glowing block of your choice and go boom, 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 boom. Place a disposable block right there. Get your fence gate. Place it right there. And get rid of that. Oh, dirt's in my hand. And now just place some dirt around into this pattern. Just around the thing. Now I'm going to place our beds. Now always make sure the beds are pointing out, so the pillows are always facing outside. You see how the pillows are facing? Make sure they're all facing that same way. It does matter. Alright, now I'm going to destroy these blocks of dirt. Very simply. Now take your half slabs and put one on top of each of those lights. Like this. Now find out which way we want to go. Which would be this way or whatever way you want. Just throw a couple temporary blocks just right here. So you can be able to get up and get to work. Now place 2 blocks right here. And throw some trapdoors on, like so. And now let's get rid of those blocks. And just build up one more. So we're even right there. The breeding chamber is now officially done. Pretty simple, right? Like I said, this is simple. The hardest part is actually building and the farm and getting the guys up here. So you go from here, you're going to count 9 all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to put a little block right here. Just like the half slab right there in the middle. And what we're going to do also, when you make these, is make them like big, big T. Just like that. Now I'm going to do these other 3 really quick. I'm going to go that way, and that way. I'll get that done really quick, and we'll be right back. Nine, and boom. And boom. Now that that's done, what we're going to do is connect them diagonally. And if everything lines up, if all your counting is correct, everything should line up with each other. Like this. Perfect. So now all you gotta do is connect them all and fill them in. So, you know, just fill them in however you can, however you want. Again, if you're doing this on the ground, under the ground, it's not that hard. You might even want to do this in reverse. So I'm going to quickly get the rest of these other 3 sides done, then I'll be right back. Alright, I had to sleep because that rain was getting annoying. Let me get back up here. We can finish what we're doing. Alright, now you're going to take your light blocks. This is all done, you can see. Now you're going to start here. Skip 1. Place a block. Go to the other one. Place 1. Skip a block. Place 1. I mean, you can count it this way, but I always screw it up, so I just stick to doing it this way. At the end here, place a block, skip one, place a block. Same thing over here. Boom, boom, and boom. And keep going till you get all sides done. Oh, crap. I'll get that later. It's fine right there for now. And there. Now get your stairs and some temporary block. And right here, make sure you point to the bottom. And then get rid of your block, just like that. I'm going to do that on all four, no, excuse me. There's 8 corners here in this thing. And like I said, that's why I brought extra, just to be on the safe side, because I knocked them down. Because I put them in wrong, and it's a pain in the butt going all the way down there to get the ones you dropped. But if you just bring extra, if you drop it, it's not a big deal. So we'll just go like that. And just a few more to do and we're done. I mean, if you think you're skilled, you get to do it without the blocks, then do it, because I try and I always mess up. Alright, now what we're going to do is place trapdoors on the sides of the stairs. Like that. What that does is holds the water in. Oh, son of a crap. Okay, I got my axe. Let's... Alright, there we go. Don't hold shift when you're placing on trapdoors again. It just makes a mess, as you've seen. And just keep going on them and boom. And one more. And now it's going to waterlog all the stairs. And just finish these all off. And there we go. Alright, I'll wait a second here so you guys can see everything. Make sure you got everything right. Alright. Now we'll just continue. Get rid of this block first. Now what we're going to do is take your whatever block you want and fill the rest of these in. 1, 2, 3. Then, you know, all these other blocks here. Just fill them in. Just like that. Whoops, I still got a couple more to do. This part right here, by the breeder, don't put blocks there. Alright. So that is it for now. I'm going to get this thing started so we can start bringing our villagers up. Make sure that's up. See what I mean? Don't hold shift when you're trying to open trapdoors. There you go. This is just temporary here. Except for right here. These two glass pillars are permanent. The rest of this glass right here is not. So I'm going to speed the process up and move my villagers up, because you can move them however you like. I'm just using water. So I will be back as soon as I get them done. Alright? Alright, we'll see you in a second. Alright, we got our villagers up here. So I'm going to get this cleaned up. And we'll get started on everything else. Well, I'll get the rest of it cleaned up afterwards. But right now, I'm just going to get the part cleaned up where we need to be. Yeah, you gotta be careful too when you do this. I do that all the time. Hey, like I said, get rid of this stuff. This is all temporary. Like I said, these two are permanent, and those two are permanent. And right there, and between those two, you put a trapdoor, just like that. Now on the outside here, you take your glass and just build the wall all the way around. Just like so. Nothing hard. Nothing special. Like I said, this whole thing is pretty simple. And this is pretty much it. So I'm going to go destroy all the water elevator I made. And we'll come back and we'll start hoeing and whatnot. No, actually I'll leave this up for a little bit till I come back up. It'll make it easier. Alright, let's go down here and get the last things we need. Let me sleep really quick. Over here. Over here. Not in there. Over here. And let me empty all this stuff out I don't need. I do need this. I need this. And that, and that. Then we need all this. I'm going to need that to get up. Well, I could have just flew up, but I wasn't very smart there, was I? Alright, now we'll get the middle part here done. Throw the water in here. Composter on top. And your light on top of that. Just like that. Now, we can begin tilling. I'll speed this up. I'm going to till and plant, but I'll speed that all up. Alright, with all that done, now we're just going to toss whatever I have left to him. And we'll toss a couple to him. And we'll toss a couple stacks over to the other guys. He should pick them all up. Yep. And then we'll toss a couple over here. They'll pick them up. There we go. And we're all done. All that's left now is put the roof on, which I'll do right now. You go up 1, 2, and 3. And then go. Boom. And 1, 2, and 3. I'll do this really quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, it is all done. The roof is in. Got everything cleaned up. And as usual, when I come to these kind of tutorials, this one we're going to let it run for a little bit, and we'll see what we get. So let me get some blocks, build myself in. And right here should be good. And I didn't grab enough, of course not. Alright, like I said, we'll let this run for a little bit. Actually, you know what? Let me start this off right. Sleep really quick, so we hopefully get the process going quicker. Alright, now I'm going to go hide and we'll let this run for a while. Alright, I'll see you when I get back. Alright, this thing is working perfectly. Yes, it seems like it's going slow, but we're not sleeping. And this, you average about 6 villages an hour that you have to sleep, because they won't do anything during the night or anything. But this is working perfectly, and you know, as you go along in your world, and as this student pay attention to it, it'll build up nicely. Alright. So as usual, any questions or comments, you know, drop them down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Alright. Later.